We are Emma and Kev. This is our narrowboat home, and these are our dogs Alfie and Molly. These vlogs are a diary of our weekly shenanigans exploring the UK canals. We promise to share the good.
And that was 11 locks.
Smashed.
Started at 9:30. It's now 1:45.
Goodbye, neighbours. Take care. Bye. And the silly.
I do say I always say on the vlogs, it's all about me. Put the camera on me, so it's all about me, love.
So why not join our midlife crisis boating adventures? Goodbye, neighbours. Bye. Remember, if you ever want to come down south, come for but equally if you want to come and have a weekend in Southampton or Portsmouth, give us a shout. Take care. Bye. So we promised that we would take you through the process of us selling the boat, and I think the last update was that we'd had a really lovely couple come along. They contacted us, came along, had a look at the boat, and then the next day said yes, we would like her.
We went to the pub. You got upset, and we didn't really celebrate because we wanted to celebrate that we'd sold her, but it wasn't a celebration for us particularly because it's very bittersweet. It's the right thing, but it's
We know what we're going to be missing out on.
Yeah.
However, I'm really excited because the guys that we are selling her to are brilliant, amazing.
And they're here today.
Yeah, and they're here today, so we just wanted to introduce you. Here are the people that are buying our boat. We have... Do you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Eric, and this is Andy.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your journey?
So I have been going, how far back we're going, all the way? So
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got a little bit of canal in my blood. So when I was a young kid, my parents had a boat, uncle had a boat, and we spent a lot of time sort of moving around Anderton, which is where we had the boats moored. And then obviously as I grew up, forgot about canals, and then obviously met you.
Yeah.
And we took some narrowboat holidays and completely and utterly got the bug again. I'm fortunate in that I have now retired. Just 50 years old, which is quite young, I think. And we decided we were going to go do something absolutely crazy and buy a narrowboat to live on. So that's where we are. And then we've looked at loads of boats, and obviously we came and looked at Ripple, having been given a tip off that it was for sale, because we hadn't been watching your YouTube vlogs, no offence, but then we have since. We looked at your vlogs, looked at the boat, and thought, yeah, we're definitely interested. So came along to see you a few weeks ago at Road Heath.
Yes.
And here we are.
Yeah, we got into boating, didn't we, during COVID when you couldn't go on holiday abroad. So we thought we'd have some UK holidays, and we just got the bug for it. And then we just decided, because we both love nature and being out in the countryside, what a great life to just do this permanently and just travel around the waterways of the UK. And that's just, we've just gone absolutely mad for it, haven't we, ever since?
Perfect. And why do you think Ripple was the boat that stood out for you?
Like I said, we've been going to brokerages, and because they're just empty boats, there's nothing homely about them. We came here, it's a lovely warm boat, it feels homely, and I think that really did it for me. And also, I don't know, you were always keen on an in-bow bed, and I just wasn't sure about it, but when I come to see one, I thought, look at the space you get, the room, in the bed, and it's just thought that really tipped it for me, actually. So yeah.
I think a 4-foot bed is okay on a holiday boat for a week, but if you're living on it, it probably get a little bit cosy.
You want a bit of comfort.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So an in-bow bed, we hadn't really thought about in-bow beds until some friends of ours said they were getting one. Then we thought, oh, actually, and sure enough, Ripple's got one, which is fantastic. But the other thing for me about this boat, and it has to be that word lithium. So I'm a bit of a tech geek where he likes the more practical stuff. The fact that this boat has got such a fantastic lithium setup already with real sort of Victron top brand equipment professionally installed, for me is a big plus. and that's one of the draws to it.
And great solar as well. You had
And
a good
great solar,
setup.
yeah. The roof's full of solar, which is brilliant for off-grid stuff. We can disappear off into the middle of nowhere for a couple of weeks and not have to worry about topping up batteries and running engines and what have you during summer.
Perfect. And where do you think will be your first adventure on Ripple?
Do you know what? We're not actually sure what we're going to do for the summer. For winter, we definitely want to be at Anderton because Andy's mum lives near Anderton, so we want to be there for Christmas to have her on board Christmas Day. But as for this summer, because we didn't know how long the process was going to take with selling the house and getting a boat, so we hadn't actually decided on what we were going to do in this summer.
We simply don't know. We'll start off with the Shropshire Union because that's where the boat's probably going to be.
Yep.
It's Hattonall once it's had the survey and what have you. I love Stratford-upon-Avon. It might be a bit of an ask to get there and back. I don't know. I make plans, don't I? When we've had hire boats, I planned meticulously. I'm trying to get out of that.
Few of our subscribers may be interested in Ripple's onward journey, as it were. And you know what, guys? You're really lucky because these guys also vlog. Do you want to tell them about your channel?
Yeah, we have a relatively new channel which we started back end of last year on some of our holiday trips and hire trips, and then we've done the odd vlogs around sort of canal-based stuff. It's called Canals and Capers. So yeah, feel free to come on over from this channel if you want to continue what's going on
as well. But go and join their channel. That would be amazing because we will certainly be watching. What Ripple gets up to in the future, and we, like I say, we are over the moon that you guys are the ones that have chosen Ripple because we just get such a good feeling from you. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and you may notice Emma has suddenly become very masculine and had a haircut.
Better looking of the two.
Better look at him. Oh, he's a brave boy. He's a brave boy saying that about his big sister. So Emma's gone back to our house and she's clearing the house. That's now sold and we need to empty it. So she's doing that this week. And Chris is coming up here with me this week. So we're heading the boat, as you know. The boat is sold subject to survey. And we are heading back towards Chester direction. I won't say what marina we're heading into. But we're heading back that way. So we've been at the walk park. No, not a walk park. West Point Park, something park. Emma put it down there, whatever it is. And this morning, it's a bit of a boring trip. There's not a lot to see. We went up that way, onto the Leek and Cauldron Canal where the services are, spun round, and now we're heading back to the lake, so to speak, past the lake, and we got a booking at 1 o'clock for the tunnel. So we're going to go through Harecast Tunnel, and that's your first tunnel driving it on your own, isn't it, I think?
I've done some
big tunnel.
Yeah, big tunnel, yeah, 100%.
Llangollen's just long bridges, isn't it?
Yeah,
really. This will be fun, won't it?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to that one. We know it's a low one. We know it's low that end, so I've warned Chris, get ready to duck, because he's taller than me. So that's our plans for the day, really. We've got a route that we need to do, don't we, and adhere to. And the couple that have bought the boat are coming again on Wednesday to see it. And if I'm not allowed to say this bit, Emma will cut it out, but they're bringing a film crew with them. You might know what that's for if you follow narrowboating quite avidly. So for us, it'd be nice that Ripple's on it. That would be lovely. So they can come Wednesday morning, do a bit of filming with the guys, and then me and Chris will carry on our journey. And then we're going to, the intention is, isn't it, get on the Middlewich. So we're going to moor up there for a few days and spend a bit of time there before moving on. So for the moment, we're heading to the tunnel. We're about an hour away, we think, and we'll pick you up just as we start heading through the tunnel. Right, so me and Chris are at the tunnel. It started raining on us a little bit earlier on. Nothing massive, but enough to get the hat out and get the hood out of its holder. Chris has just gone forward and had a chat with the tunnel keeper, not a lock keeper, because he's not a lock keeper. That is where we are heading. Down there, doors opening. So I'll try and get some footage when we get in the tunnel, if I can, of the door shutting behind us. Mr. Tunnel Keeper's nice and happy, and he's just called us through. Doors are open, and we're off in. So obviously, if we don't make it through there, you ain't going through.
Oh yeah.
See? So this gauge, I guess, go, no go. If you can't hit, if you hit that, you're not going through. Simple as that. And it does get wider, so you can come over to your right in a second, Chris, a bit, because it gets wider this angle.
I can see actually from
Yeah. Thank you very much,
Thank you very much,
sir.
sir.
Yep.
In the centre and you'll be fine.
Thank you very much. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Noisy fans going on.
Yeah, no problem. So let's get this way. So the tunnel keeper's just said there's one door going, look. Boom. And then he do the other one. I don't quite know how he does that, but there you go. Boom. And hopefully you'll hear the fans start up in a minute. They're just bloody loud. I'm hoping the camera's picking it up. Can you hear him, Chris?
What fans?
Yeah.
Oh, turn it back. I thought that was a bloody boat.
There we go. So that's noisy, loud. Well, good morning.
Morning.
Sunday came and went, and it went torrentially wet. We came out of the tunnel, no problem at all, and it was pouring down outside of the tunnel, so we stopped outside, just outside the, can't remember what that canal is, there's a canal back there that goes over the top, then put it down there somewhere. And literally we did one lock and stopped here. It was pouring it down on us, and we were both drenched, weren't we, by the
Yeah,
time we stopped.
drowned
So
out.
we didn't film anything else. We literally let the dogs off, sorted them out, and then me and Chris walked down 2 locks down there and went for a Sunday roast. And a few beers, didn't we? And then
Just to be social.
then an afternoon nap, just to
Yeah.
be social. And then it's now Monday morning. It is, what time is it now? It is just gone 9 o'clock. So you're not used to seeing us this early in the morning when Em's on the boat. We've walked the dogs,
Ooh.
we've been to Tesco's, and we're ready to go at 9:15 in the morning. But we've got a big day, haven't we?
11 locks.
11 locks today. Not that far. It's a couple of kilometres, really. Maybe 4, something like that. It's not a lot.
We're just hoping the lock gods are in our favour.
Yeah.
They're all set so that we just cruise straight through.
Yeah, cruise straight in, straight out. We're going to share them between us. It's just lock heavy today, so and it's meant to rain this afternoon, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get to, where are we going to? Road Heath. Road Heath today. God bless him. Chris has just done the first lock and he's filled the one that's broken. That was my fault. I didn't tell him that some of them on here, although they're locked next to each other, some of them are broken and don't work. So he's filled the one that's broken and gone, oh, it was already full. So he opened the gates and went, hang on, there's a load of tape around this. So he's just filled the other one and we're heading into that one. First one of the day. Again, like yesterday, it's a little bit chilly today. Nothing major, but a little bit colder on the old hands when you're playing with wet ropes. It poured it down yesterday, so all the ropes are soaked. I meant to say, a lot of them, only one of them works. That was my fault.
I stood there for a while looking at things, well, the other side works, I'm all right. And then when I looked a bit closer, I was like, shit, no, that one's got it on.
That's got tape all over it, yeah. Yeah, sorry mate, that was my bad. I should have said straight away. Right, so what I do is I do the same as I do with Emma on the boat, while Chris is on the boat. I'll quickly jump off and close this paddle. For those of you that have either been in the military or fired weapons, some of these locks don't have stink of sulphur inside them. This one especially. It's like all the cordite and stuff like that, that when you fire a weapon, it's that funny smell. But the seals on these ones, I don't know if you can see, the seals on these ones aren't very big. They're not that high, but they're literally 12 inches wide. So you'd have to be really pretty stupid to catch a seal on these ones, I'll tell you. Oh, here we go, gate's opening, or one gate's opening. I'm gonna go down and make a slow poodle on down. and then Chris will catch me up as I get down to this one where the services are for us. Oh, and it's the Macclesfield Canal, I couldn't remember a minute ago. And we're just about to go under the bridge of the Macclesfield that goes over the top of us, which might not seem cool to you guys, but quite cool actually that we're going on a canal and there's a canal going over the top of us. Quite nice, I guess, if there was a boat going over as we were going under. That'd be cool, but sadly not today. At the moment it is very few boats moving. We had a boat come past about 6:30, 7 this morning. I'm assuming he had an 8 o'clock tunnel booking. I'll just poodle on down, Chris, really slowly. And that was probably to be expected where we were, to be honest. We're one lock away from the tunnel entrance, really. So you don't mind that. People have got bookings at 8 o'clock. They've got to be places, they've got to go places, so can't moan at that at all. Right, so here we are. We are at Red Bull Services. So we're just going to fill the boat out of water, let that fill right up, and I'm going to go and empty the set. And while I'm doing that, Christopher is making bacon rolls. So we're going to have bacon rolls for breakfast. And we've done 2 locks, so we've only got another 9 to go. Progress. So that's 5 locks down of the 11 to do, 6 left, and 2 of them are up here in a row, so that's quite cool. But 5 done, and there's a bit of a convoy. We've got a holiday boat in front of us, and there's another liverboards on behind us. They're going quite a distance today, Northwich I believe they're heading to, so they've got quite a journey ahead of them. But we think it now goes to single locks. Pretty certain it does. Bizarrely enough, on the first locker by Red Bull Services, there was a lock keeper. So he helped us through the first lock. Brilliant. Happy days, thank you very much, Lee. But we're going to swap over now. Chris has done 2, I've done 3, so he's now going to do 2 that are literally in a row, right next to each other. So you've seen these all before from the other week when we came up them, so we won't film bits that you've already seen. That's a bit pointless, to be honest. So we'll get this lock done and catch you on the next one. We're in the second lock. As you can see, that lock is literally just there, so it's a bit of a strange one. What we've worked out, we're talking to the guys, is they're boat movers, and the holiday boat in front of us, they're also boat movers. They're moving a boat for Anglo Welsh. They're moving a boat for a customer in a boatyard. So we've got boat movers front and back. It is something me and Emma have said we'd quite like to do that in a year or so's time. Contact the holiday companies and say, look, we lived on a boat for 4 years full time. If you need any boats moving, give us a shout. We're going to have a week's free holiday and move a boat for them. This is lock 5, 7. So what's that? 7, 4 left to do, if my math is correct. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 11. I doubted myself then for a moment. So yeah, 4 left. It's quite a nice easy cruise, just very lock heavy. The guys behind us, they're going bloody miles. They got one hell of a day on them. It's like all of Heartbreak Hill, all in one hit, the whole lot, they're doing everything. Christopher's opening the gates, so we will catch you at the next one. Okay, so we are in lock number 11, last lock of the day. So I think I said we got going about 9:30ish. It's 12:15 and we're just in the last lock now. I think we've got about half an hour to Road Heath, to where we need to be. So that's not bad. Where we set up, moored up by 1 o'clock. All done and dusted and a cup of tea in hand. That's not bad actually for 11 locks. It went really well. Us and the boat behind us, the boat movers, we all worked really well together. Swapped over locks, doing the jobs, and where you can set locks for them, like now there was a single lock behind us, there was only one that was working. So Chris has come down, set this one, she's shut the gates behind me, I've come in here, Chris is now setting this one while I'm going down. They'll be able to come straight in here. The lady will close and do all the paddles up on that lock where our other half is. Here, come down into this one to the left of me. Chris will start lowering him. By that time, I'd have been down, the gates will open, I'm all up, and we'll all be away. Made it a lot faster for everybody today. And the water's back to normal stagnant canal colour. No more orange really, the locks are just brown and there. no orange walls. So Rossi quite away from the tunnel, I guess, water-wise. Not very far in kilometres or miles, I don't think, though. You can probably drive from here to the tunnel in 10 minutes. We've both done it today. Chris has got an excuse. He was pushing the gate the wrong way, trying to open it earlier. And I was laughing at him, and I did then confess to him, I did the same the lot before. When I was doing the lot, I was pushing the gate the wrong way. Done it so many times. You sit there, go, why is this gate opening? It's because you're pushing it against the lock. It ain't ever going to open. No, schoolboy errors, even after 4 years. Chris just said, how far to the next one? I.e., should he walk it or get on the boat? And I said to him, that's it, we're done. 11 locks. Oh, mate, that gate's open. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, mate, I didn't realise you were coming down there. So I just left Chris stranded this side of the canal. I didn't realise he was coming down this side. I thought I was just going to moor up while he did the gates, but the ladies come down to do the gates. Well done, Kev. Nothing like knowing what the left and the right hands are doing. Don't run. So, that is us done. And that was 11 locks.
Smashed.
Started at 9:30. It's now 1:45. So 3 and a bit hours, 3 1/4 hours. And that's 11 locks and probably about 4 kilometres done. Yeah. Really easy, wasn't it? So we're going to leave it there now for the moment. We are at Road Heath, as you can tell. We do. The engine just cut out as we got to the pub. I don't know why. We wanted to do another 4 locks, but the engine cut out and stopped. So we just felt it was probably best to moor.
We had.
Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and me and Chris are going to cruise again today. But we can't go until lunchtime. The reason we can't go till lunchtime is the guys are coming back to look at the boat again. But they're bringing people with them from a very well-known TV channel, I guess you want to call them. We're not on it. The guys are on it who are buying the boat. So they want to film the process of them viewing boats and I guess the whole process of Ripple coming out of the water. So we are now just waiting eagerly for them to turn up. And not the guys, but the camera crew, bugger off again. Then me and Chris keep going on our journey on our way to Chester, where the boat's coming out of the water for its survey. So I'm going to try and do some sneaky filming on it. So whether we get away with filming or not, I don't know. But I'll film whatever I can and show you. So see you soon. Wish us luck. So we've done the first bit. We've signed the paperwork. And the paperwork we have to sign to say that they can come on the boat. And they're just over there at the moment. It's very strange having the boat filmed, and it's weird. But the guys are doing a walk over the bridge at the moment. We're just at Road Heath, and they're going to come across the bridge and be filmed as they're coming down to the boat. And then I've got to greet them, and it's all very actorish. I'm not really sure I'm very good at acting, but we'll see. I'll update you in a while. I don't know if you can see him over there. Just in the white car. That's the guy's car. And they're just filming them getting out the car and walking over, I'm guessing. They seem to have gathered a bit of an audience, which is quite funny. There's a guy still on the bridge watching. There's a couple of people that look like I've seen them from the shop over the road. Amazing what interest a film crew can create. Young Alfie is definitely making the most of the sunshine this morning. Having a little snooze on the box, there he is, quite happy in the sun. Waiting for his Channel 4 debut. He's done hair and makeup already, and he's just waiting. So this is the Narrowscapes cameraman guy. His partner, I don't think I can get her in shot. She's sat over there on the bench with Andy at the moment. But we have, to say the least, literally interviewed the boys. It's taken a good hour to do the bits on the boat. I had more of a talking role than I thought, but we'll see what comes out. But no opportunity to particularly film. I'm going to try and filming some bits in a bit because he wants some shots inside the boat soon, so we'll see what comes of that. We've got to be quiet at this point. because they're filming the guys doing a walk along bit now. So there they are already. There's the cameraman over there. Here they go, having a little walk. And off they go. It's been quite interesting watching how a film crew work. Obviously you've got to be quiet because their microphones are very sensitive, and it's caused a lot of attention with people asking what's going on, shouting at us across the pub car park, what are you doing? Poor old Christopher's been redundant all morning. He's been hiding in the boat, out here, all over the place. The dogs have been really well behaved. They've been really, really well behaved. And now they're going to have to pretend to walk off. There they are.
So if I can just get shots in there until about 12.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah,
Yep.
if that's all right.
Of course it is.
Then I'll do my call in the car as we're driving over there.
Whatsoever. So how was that for you two this morning? It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's always a bit stressful at first, but then you kind of calm down.
Yeah,
Once you get going.
I did find it weird, I must admit. It was kind of...
It's not our first rodeo, though, is it? Because we did
No.
film it a few weeks ago back at our home address before we got the house on the market.
Yeah.
And that was weird, having a camera crew in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're making a cup of tea.
And also the estate agent was there as well, so that made it a bit more stressful.
He loved it. He loved
Yeah.
it.
Did he?
He proper hammed it up. But that was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it went well. I don't think any of us fluffed our lines.
It's different every
I'm
time.
looking forward to seeing how much of what we've done this morning is used. Because we know where we vlog, we film so much stuff,
Yeah.
and you put it into a 24-minute video, and like 90% of it's gone. So it'd be quite interesting. They're just finishing up, I think, aren't they? He's doing some arty shots of the inside, and
Do you think Emma will be gutted she's missed this?
I think she will. To be honest, she's been messaging you, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So I think she's probably going to be quite gutted that she has, but perhaps. Oh well, we'll see. I'm sure she'll get another chance. Sorry, darling.
Let's get a cardboard cross.
I do say I always say on the vlogs, it's all about me. Put the camera on me, so it's all about me, love. But for the moment, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that ding dongy bell thing, and you'll be notified of when we put the next vlog out, which is every Sunday at 6 o'clock. And don't forget to subscribe, completely free still. Although we're coming off the water, we are still free. One of the only channels that don't charge you anything. But from me and Chris, for the moment, it's goodbye.
See you later.
See you later, guys. Bye. I've not a lot else to say really, so I'm going to be quiet and turn the camera off for a while. But they are both quite young. I'd have said very early 30s, both of them. And he's springing over the gates and she's running around the locks, and oh, to be young again. To do with a cup of tea. Oh, front gates. Oh, no, maybe not. Yes. Chris got one gate going. No, he's closed it again. No, he's opened it again. What's he doing? He's playing the open and closey gate game. See how much interest there'd be when they get older. Mouthy Kev on the show.